And now it's time for more new comedy on BBC Radio Scotland. She's got a thirst for new experiences, but he's a reluctant holidaymaker. Where will they end up? This is Sue and John by Tom Worsley.
Right, it is 1200 hours. I expect to be back by 1300. I only want to get a new blade for my pocket knife. Then we are back on the next bus home and in time for the afternoon bulletin. It's straight in, straight out.
Oh, God. You make it sound like military manoeuvres.
Oh, well, thank you for the compliment.
What's this obsession with you and the news? You watched this morning, then you watched the mid-morning update, then the rolling news channel, and again just now while we ate lunch.
I like to keep abreast of what's going on.
Why? You're not Jeremy Paxman.
Let's just stick to the plan.
I thought we could, I don't know, have a little cheeky glass of wine, plan our next holiday.
Wine? It's a Tuesday, we're not French. Look, I want to get back ASAP.
For the news.
To do my daily reading of the gas meter. I'm not having a repeat of 2006.
You really don't fancy looking at a Spanish beach somewhere?
Oh, would you stop with the Spanish beaches? We've got some lovely beaches up here.
But wouldn't you like a nice break away? Not in the UK, I mean proper sun. Sun, sea, we could be having cocktails.
It's midday. You do that in the park at this time and it's a blight on society. Stick a little umbrella and a cherry in it and suddenly it's a place in the sun.
John, this is our time. That's why we took early retirement.
We all have different ideas. And these holidays don't come cheap. I'm not chucking money around. We are not the Kardashians.
What else are we going to spend the money on?
I'd like a new fridge.
You know exactly what a girl wants.
What is your problem today? I'm here, aren't I? You've got me on the bus.
After 40 years of working, we've earned a nice holiday. Not something frost-free with an A+ energy rating and reversible doors.
Look, we'll take the caravan to the coast, eh?
Oh, we've done 1,000 caravan holidays. There's only so many times I can empty a toilet tank.
Sue! John!
Oh, there's Daphne. I don't want her to hear us having a row. Hi, Daphne.
How's retirement? Isn't it incredible? I told you, retiring early is just heaven.
Very enjoyable, aye.
Who for?
It's a revelation. A long lie every morning. Bliss.
A long lie? What time did you get up this morning?
7:45. I'm like a student, only without crippling debt.
What's in the bag?
Old clothes. Giving them to charity. Do you want to root through and have a look, Sue?
No thanks.
Oh, did Dennis tell you? We've got a new caravan. Oh. It's wonderful. The deluxe model.
The deluxe? Well, sounds like a belter of a unit, that, Daphne.
I've actually been trying to persuade him into going abroad.
Oh, yes. It'd do you a world of good, John. Get some colour in those pale cheeks. A tan would suit you lovely. And a haircut.
The whole thing's a con. You buy a ticket, then you have to pay extra for a seat, your baggage, the food. If the plane went down, they'd probably pull out the chip and pin machine before you put on a life jacket.
You should sample some other culture.
Culture? John's idea of being cosmopolitan is having a black coffee and wearing sandals.
When you've quite finished...
You need to expand your horizons.
Expand his horizons? He gets a nosebleed if he's in an area with a different postcode.
Well, you never know, Sue. He might surprise you.
John, maybe you can speak to Dennis. He's full of good ideas. He's so adventurous.
I don't need to speak to Dennis for tips on how to be adventurous with my wife. Oh, forget I said that.
Oh, I've just seen Barbara at the back of the bus. I just wanted to tell her about this 5-star hotel we went to. Oh, I'm sure she'd love to know how it compares to the regular 3-star.
You know, I saw Daphne's holiday photos earlier in the year. The Croatian coast. On Facebook, they looked magical.
That's just personal propaganda. Her page is no more an accurate portrayal of life than the North Korean Telegraph.
I just want the same experiences as Daphne. Hearing about all their nice holidays is hard sometimes, that's all.
You might want to spend 6 hours sat cramped up in a metal tube, but that doesn't sound like paradise to me.
You know, my mother always said you were frightened of the big wide world. She used to say to me, he might be clean, but he lacks adventure.
Right. Fine.
John, this isn't our stop. going on? The house on fire. I can smell smoke.
No, there's no smoke. Why would I set the alarm clock for that?
Oh, would you take it out? Where's Stephen? Where's the dog?
Calm down. Stephen lives in Newcastle. And the dog died in 2003.
What's going on? Where's the light on? Oh, what time is it?
Stop panicking. It's a surprise.
Well, certainly surprised. The alarm almost gave me a heart attack.
Let's get up. The taxi will be here in 40 minutes.
Taxi? Well, where are we going?
On holiday.
Holiday? Are you serious? Oh, I'm not ready. I've not packed.
I've packed for you.
Oh, you've packed my things. Not like when we went caravan in the lakes and you packed me 6 blouses and 1 pair of pants.
That was just an oversight. Look, I've sorted the whole thing. Let's enjoy ourselves, Sue. Isn't that what you wanted, eh? Trip abroad, all the trimmings.
Well, yeah. I just can't believe it.
Well, it's happening, so get ready for the experience of a lifetime.
Maybe we'll have a nice breakfast at the airport as well then. Really make it special.
Who do you think I am, Duncan Bannatyne? A croissant cost as much as the flight. No, we'll fill the flask with Tetley and take a couple of bananas. Chop chop.
I can't believe we're here.
I can't believe the price of that orange juice. Liquid gold, that stuff. I mean, this water was bad enough. For that price, I'd expected to be blessed by Pope Francis.
Shall we go and have a look at the duty-free while we're here? They've got cheap perfumes and booze.
Oh, you make it sound like a party we went to when we were 17. Let's just get through to the departure lounge. I don't want them leaving without us.
OK, well, let me chuck my bottle away. Only wanted a quick sip.
Whoa. Calm your jets. There's half the juice left. That's about £6 worth there.
I've drank enough. I don't want a full bladder.
Well, I'll drink it. Oh, no, I sent the boarding pass to your phone. You pass it here.
Just press the button.
Right. Oh, I've switched it off. What is it with this phone? Is it defective?
You're defective. Give it here. I'll do it. There. I'm in row 4, seat C. Well, where are you?
Row 34, seat A.
We're not even sat together.
You have to pay extra to choose your seat, you know. For that money, I should be sat in the cockpit.
Oh, it'd be nice to have sat together and had a... Sicily! It says Sicily! Is that where we're going?
As long as we avoid the mafia, we'll be fine. Have you sorted all your liquids into those see-through bags? They won't let you on otherwise.
Yes, it's here. Look, see? Is that yours? Well, where's your foot medication?
Is that a liquid? I thought it was more of a paste.
Well, you've put deodorant in there, and that's a spray.
A spray is liquid.
Well, what's a balm? I'll just put it all into the bag.
Right, fine. Let me do it. Oh, Sue. Now look what's happened. Oh, I'm getting punished for having ailments.
It's done. See? Shall we go through?
Yeah, I think I need to just pop to the bathroom.
It'll be all that orange juice. I'll stay with the cases. You go.
You can't look after both. What if someone slips something into my case? These sniffer dogs take no prisoners. They wear high vis.
And take your case with you.
Into a public convenience? Why don't I just eat off the floor while I'm at it? Oh, I'll hold it in. Come on.
Good morning to you both.
Morning, officer.
He's not police.
Please place all your bags into the trays provided. Is that all your liquids, sir?
Yes. Well, I've got my inhalers for my asthma in my bag.
I'm afraid they must also go in a transparent bag, sir.
What, inhalers? They're not a liquid. They're more of a...
Yes?
Well, a powder.
It's a spray.
Told you.
All liquids, creams, pastes, sprays, fluids into a transparent bag.
What about a balm?
Balms are fine, madam.
I knew it.
It's not a competition, Sue.
It all goes through the X-ray, sir. And you can't take that water through the gate either.
Sorry? What are you worried I'm going to do with this? Keep everyone safely hydrated.
It's the rules. And you can't take all those liquids with you in your bag. Your aerosol is over 100 millilitres.
But my deodorant only comes in big cans like this.
Perhaps consider switching to a roll-on?
I've told you that before. Better for the environment.
Susan, please.
Your wife is right. I'm afraid I'll have to take the deodorant.
What? Oh, you're confiscating it, eh? I bet you are. You'll be spraying that around like there's no tomorrow.
It's not really my scent. Little Harseth one.
Yeah, it is. Smells too spicy.
It's flight policy, sir. Do you have anything else on you from our list of forbidden items?
No. Just, my wallet, phone, and...
What's that?
It's just my pocket knife. Yeah, I'm obviously not going to do anything with it.
All right, well, that's us convinced. Sir, it's flight policy. Hand it over, please.
For goodness sake, why have you brought that with you? What are you going to do? Skin a rabbit?
This was my old man's. Look, it's just a handy tool to have in case I need to cut twine or something. I'll show you, look. Just a small knife, look.
John, put it away. You're not one of the craze.
Please place that in here, sir.
Look, it's just got a bottle opener, a screwdriver. It's more of a multi-tool, really. It's not a crime to be well prepared.
Sir, please hand it over.
Look, I am a former civil servant. I basically worked for the Queen.
John, you should calm down. You're going all red like you do when you're reverse parking.
I am not giving this man my knife.
Possible code 4 at security. Possible code 4.
Code 4. What's that? Well-prepared and polite man on the premises.
Sir, please, we'll have to ask you to step this way.
Right, Sue, you go through. I'll just sort out this nonsense.
You just simmer down. I don't want to have another incident like at Stirling Castle.
That ban was against my human rights.
Well, please just try not to antagonise anyone.
When do I do that? Let me just speak to this officious prat here.
Excuse me?
Look, I'm a member of the National Trust. I've never so much as had a library fine.
Look, sir, if you don't hand over that bladed item, you will be ejected from the airport.
John, the gate will be closing soon. Give it here. There you go.
Thank you.
That is my property.
Sir, do not touch it.
That belonged to my father. I can't leave it. He got that after the war. Will you give it back?
Code 6. Repeat, code 6. Go, go, go. Drop it and come this way. Now.
You're not James Bond, pal. Get your hands off of me. Sue, tell them.
Hey, he's got a full bladder.
Not about that.
He doesn't mean it. He just gets aggravated by uniformed authority.
You get off me.
Oh, John!
Right, you. This way.
Tell them, Sue. You know me. Right, wait. I can give you something if you let us through. Look, that's £5.
Don't make this worse for yourself. This way.
Sue!
John!
Sue!
Oh, I can't believe we're here.
It's so hot as well.
Right, you're both free to go.
Well, it's about bloody time. I take it they held the plane for us.
No, sir, the flight left hours ago.
Oh.
You are, of course, banned from the airport.
Fantastic.
This is an outrage. I know my rights. I expect to be fully compensated for this debacle.
John, you'll be pleased to know we'll be back for the news, and perhaps we'll even be on it.
Well, I want my property back. Sue, write this down. 1 small bottle of Evian, 1 large deodorant, 1 harmless pocket knife.